This is Jay Del Vecchio, President and CEO of the World Instructor Training Schools. I am about to read over a case scenario for Evan. That'll be tester 1. And you're obviously, after this, about to follow up and see his actual practical test. So as you prepare for this practice test and go to grade it yourself, you'll have a good opportunity to see all the incidentals section by section and exactly what you have to do, but more importantly, taking the case scenario into perspective, the parameters, if you will, as to what they need to think about as they go to design a program for somebody. For instance, if it's going to be a situation where we have a 300-pound lady and we ask him for a quad stretch. Okay, does he pull up, do the standing one leg, pull up the quad, the right leg for the quad stretch? Probably not the best scenario with 300 pounds on one limb. Obviously, there's a variable to that. It would be better if they laid down and did another alternative exercise or stretch for that. These are the kind of things you have to take into consideration. They're boundaries. These are not do or die kind of things, but it's the parameters in which you have to consider in case you see something really extreme out there. A warm-up with 20 minutes on level 12. Well, that's not a warm-up. That's crushing them. So these kind of things, they do happen, and we want to make sure you're taking into consideration that they have the knowledge on demand. So as we go through here and I read through some of these, I want you to be prepared for it. Practical test scenario 1. Evan has just read this. He now has asked any and all questions that he possibly could about the scenario that he will use as his parameters in designing this program as I give him things on demand on a particular call. This woman is Shelly. She's a 38-year-old female, 5 foot 4 inches, 165 pounds. Blood pressure is 135/88. Body fat, 42. Now, in the earlier findings of her testing, we found out she has tight hamstrings and upper body extremity weaknesses. Points to consider. Goal: lose 25 to 30 pounds, increase cardio endurance, and strengthen abdominals, arms, and legs. Does not want to gain size. More definition and toning is her focus. Post-exercise experience: has not ever done a structured exercise program. Has not used weight machines or free weights. Has done some aerobics, walking, and biking on her own. Obviously points to consider. Now that you have this information, we're going to run the test, and let's tackle it from there and get your input and send those things back to us as soon as possible. And we'll have the board boundaries in there, which have to be plus or minus 10% in consideration of whether or not you're ready to test a live session. Thank you. All right, Sadie, Evan, we're going to get right into it and get into your testing today. So what I want to do is give you your practical test scenario. Take a few minutes, read it over, digest it. Obviously, there's some parameters there, some boundaries I want you to consider when you're taking each other through a workout. Now, one of you is going to be the head trainer taking him through, personal trainer. The other person will be the mock client. The client, I just want you to be a sounding board. Simple, sweet, just relax, do whatever they tell you to do, and let them guide and help you with the direction of your program. No cueing or anything like that, because that can cost you points on your end of it if you're trying to help out your buddy here, because I know you guys have been working together off and on throughout your program. So as we go along with that, I want to say one other thing. Relax. Okay, this whole program is designed, this testing procedures, is you have to be on demand and know this information. You have to be execute, because that's what this is a real health occupation, and you have to be able, you're dealing with people's lives, so you have to be able to execute. But from that standpoint, you know what you're doing at this point. You've had your 6 or 9 week course, you're ready to go, you've had time to role play and get it out, you've practiced on mom and dad and sis and kind of gotten hopefully all these details down. So just at the very least, if you give me all the safety protocols and the essentials on these categories, okay, you're going to be great. Okay. You're going to get 3s or so, and you're going to score, and you're going to pass. At the minimum, you got to get minimum of 70 percentile for 5 categories. Now, if you happen to add the smile, the energy, the enthusiasm, the key things with critiquing somebody and getting them to where they need to be and energizing them, that's great. Those are extra points in different qualifiers. Okay? Now, I've already had you pre-fill out the test with your name, date, and obviously myself as your tester. At this point here, you guys have already chosen. You're going to go first on the testing here. You're going to be the mock client. Do you have any questions on your case scenarios at all? Because once we get started, there's no real questions or qualifiers. It's pretty much I'm going to ask you for it. Turn to your client as if it's the first time you ever met them and execute it accordingly and have fun with it.
Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Definitely.
We'll hand those back. Evan, we'll get you started. I would like to see an assessment for lower back flexibility. Using any of those items that are over there on the floor or just whatever you need, go ahead and go to it.
Lower back flexibility.
Some of those things will apply, some of them will not. If you need it, use it. If not, don't worry about it.
Okay. Could I have you, actually, no, never mind. All right, we're going to do a, kind of like a sit and reach type test. It's going to test the flexibility of your lower back as you bend down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you, you can just go ahead and have a seat. All right. All right, I'm going to measure 12 inches. And that's how far your feet are going to be from each other. So, right. Excuse me. All right, do I have permission to touch you? That's fine. Okay. All right, right here and here. All right, that's perfect. All right, could you hold on to that, please? Sure. All right, pull it on closer to you. All right, we're going to try and get 15 inches here at your, okay. Put these two right there. Well, the tape is, okay, here we go. All righty. All right, I'm going to have you, all right, you're going to keep a relaxed kind of composure, keep your back straight. You're going to put your hands together, and what you're going to do is you're going to slide your hands and try and get it to this 15, and you're going to hold it, and then you're going to slide your hands back. We're going to do this 3 times, and then we're going to average it. Okay, and then we're going to record your results. Okay. All right, the first one. Go ahead. Good. All right, 14. Good. 14 and a half. Good. 14. All right, good. And you're breathing out perfectly. That was great. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. We're going to record your results, and hopefully you improved.
All right. Evan, I would like to see for your second assessment, I would like to see one for the hamstring flexibility.
Okay. All righty. That's a shame we don't have a mat. All right, hamstring flexibility. Okay. Could I have you lay down, please? Okay. Lay completely flat. Relax. We'll have a neutral spine. Keep your lower back flat. Your shoulder blades flat against the mat. All right. Do I have permission to touch you? Mm-hmm. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to stretch your hamstring. You're going to extend your leg all the way up, and you should feel some tightness, right?
Am I going to extend it? Or?
I'll extend it. I'll help you. All right. I'm going to place hand here and here. Mm-hmm. You good? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We're going to bring this leg up. Tell me when it feels tight. Pretty flexible. And we're going to hold this for about 15 to 30 seconds. All right, let's pretend it's 15 to 30 seconds. Okay. And then we're going to do the other one. Straight up. 21. All right. That good? Mm-hmm. Good job. Great job. Are you feeling any pain?
No.
great.
Little tightness. But
Little tightness,
Yeah.
that's expected. Alrighty, thank you very much. And we're gonna record your results.
All right, Evan, I'd like to have a warm-up, please, for your client for the using the elliptical.
The elliptical. All right. Okay. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a nice warm up. Get your The purpose of our warm up is to get our heart rate up, get that blood flowing, and get us real limber. Get all the muscles active and ready to fire for our workout later. Do I have permission to touch you?
Sure.
I'm gonna get a blood pressure real quick.
Okay.
All right. All right, 20 times 4. You're at 80, so that's pretty normal. All right. What we want to do is we're going to get on here for 5 to 10 minutes, and we are going to try and get that heart rate up to 100.
Okay.
Now you have high blood pressure, so I'm going to be watching you the whole time, really checking in, see how you're doing. Have you ever used one of these before?
Never. Never even seen one.
Never even seen one. Okay. You're going to put both feet on the platform here, one in each one, and then these handles move back and forth with your feet.
Okay.
Okay? And it's really kind of a smooth, gentle machine. And then I'm gonna have you press enter, and we're gonna start. All right?
All right.
And I'm gonna cue you along the way. Okay, press enter here. Let's see if I can work this machine.
Your head is in the shot.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. All right. How do I adjust that? Start. Oh, I can't see.
Let's see.
See it? Sorry, if this had been at my gym, I would have known how to work this.
Okay.
Okay, we're going good. All right. How's this feeling for you?
Good, good. I feel my blood pumping, heart pumping.
Okay. I'm gonna stop you here in 10 minutes, and we're gonna check your blood pressure and make sure that you're not gonna keel over because it's so high all the time. And then she had to be on here for 10. All right, so 10 minutes is up. All right, let's check your blood pressure.
Okay.
All right. All right. We'll go with this one. Okay, and we're at 100.
Give me a stretch for the deltoids, please.
Stretch for the deltoids. Okay, very simple. All right, we're gonna stretch our deltoids. I'm gonna need, you can just take your arm and push it this way.
Okay.
And hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. And that looks real good. Do you feel it up in here?
I do.
All right, cool. Right in the deltoid. And then we're going to switch arms. Do it this one. Remember to breathe. Keep straight. That's great. That's great. Little tightness, no pain.
Little tightness, no pain.
It's expected. All right, cool.
Next one for the stretch, I'd like to see the tricep muscle, please.
Tricep. Okay, we're going to stretch our tricep. We're going to grab right here behind your arm, and we're going to bring it back. Do not grab your joint. You don't want to grab your joint. Grab right there. and you pull back a little bit. There we go. Hand down. Perfect, perfect. Stand up a little straight. It's perfect. How does that feel? Do you feel it in your tricep?
Yes.
Does it hurt?
Oh, no, a little bit tight, not too bad.
Okay, great. We're going to hold that for 15 to 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch. Great, great. Looks real good. And that's about it.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
job.
Third one, I'd like to see a stretch for the quadricep, please.
The quadricep. Okay. All right. I have a 42-year-old man, so, all right, we'll use this. All right, we're going to stretch our quadriceps. I'm going to ask you to put one hand on this, stand straight, and we're going to, here, I'll stand right here so I can face you. You're going to keep stable with, and we're going to raise one leg, grab behind, don't grab your toe or your ankle. You're going to grab your foot right there, and you're going to bring it up straight back behind you.
Okay.
Great, great. Does that hurt?
A little tightness.
A little tightness, but no pain.
No pain.
No pain, great, great. We're gonna hold that for 15 to 30 seconds, and then we're gonna switch.
Okay.
That's great, great.
Okay. Good. A stretch, please, for the pectorals.
Okay, we're gonna stretch our pectorals. This will do fine, this right here. What we're gonna do is we wanna get a good stretch in our pectoral muscle. So we're going to put our hand on the wall, straight out, and we're just gonna push forward a little bit this way, rotate this way, and you should feel a little bit of pulling right here.
Like this?
Yes, that's correct. How does that feel?
I feel
Do you feel the stretch? Okay. We're going to hold that for 15 to 30 seconds. And then we're going to switch. It's great, great. No pain? No pain. Great. Good, good, good.
Give me, please, a stretch for the shin.
The shin.
And-
Shin. Okay. We're going to stretch our shin. What I want you to do is come up, place one hand, and kind of put your toe, or we're going to put our toe down, and we're going to put a little bit of pressure down.
Okay.
And you should feel some stretching.
Just like that?
You should feel a little bit of stretching in there. And we're going to do that for 15 to 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch. Great.
Okay, Evan, I'd like to see exercise using free weights for the triceps, please.
Okay, free weights and triceps. All right. Today, we are going to be working the tricep. I know that you don't really have a lot of experience with this, so I didn't want to jump into skull crushers or anything like that. We're just going to do lightweight with this dumbbell. It's a 5-pound dumbbell. What we're going to do is you're going to place one foot firmly on the ground here in front of you and one in back. Just kind of stabilize yourself a little bit. Bend over. Try and keep your back as straight as you can, neutral. Put one hand here for some stability here, and keeping your back straight and not moving your elbow joint. We're gonna go straight back without moving that joint. I mean, that's the only joint movement. We're only doing one joint movement, okay?
Got it.
And we're gonna do 3 sets of 12 to 15 because it's your first time,
Okay.
okay? Here, come around here, come around here. Oh, okay, for the camera, okay. All right. All right, that's great, that's great. And we're gonna breathe. out on the way up, and in on the way down. Out, in. And you're gonna do the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's great. Don't move this arm. Keep your back a little bit straight. There you go. That's great. How do you feel?
Feels good. Nice little tricep workout.
Doesn't hurt or anything? A little tight right back behind your arm? Cool. All right. And then we would switch and do the other arm.
For the next one here, I'd like to see an exercise for the lats using a machine.
Lats using machine. All right. All right. We're gonna work our lats. I know you have some lower back pain, so we're gonna stick with real lightweight. Really make sure we watch that lower back of yours. And we're gonna also address your blood pressure throughout this whole thing. Because that's a big concern of mine, top priority. But we're gonna start out with doing some lats here. Let me demonstrate. With the lat pull down, we're gonna grab wide grip right here in front of us. We're gonna sit down, and then you're gonna bring this right down, parallel to right with your face, right about, all right? And we're gonna squeeze these lats right under our arm. Don't lean back, okay? That's just gonna hurt your back. Don't do that. We don't want your back to take any more punishment. So no leaning back, keep a straight back, real straight, only move those arms. That's great. How does that feel?
That's a little heavy.
A little heavy? All right, and we're gonna do this 12 to 15. Can you do 12 to 15 of this?
Think so?
Okay. All right, we're gonna do 12 to 15 because you're a beginner. And we're gonna do 3 sets of this. Yeah, and as you're coming down, remember we're gonna do the, yeah, I forgot to tell you to breathe. Ah! Okay, as you're coming down, you're going to breathe out.
Okay.
Breathe out, and as you're going up, you're gonna breathe in, and it's gonna be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have told you that.
That's okay.
Okay? Sorry.
So
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. Really go. Tss. I want to hear it. There you go. That's great. All right, that's good. Yeah, I think you're about gassed. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have said that. Okay, and then we're gonna track your progress and record your results, and I would probably take your blood pressure if I didn't know you. So,
Evan, I'd like a lower body exercise using body weight for the calf muscle, please.
okay. All right, today we're going to exercise our calves through just using our body weight. We're not going to use any weights or bands or anything like that. We're going to just use this lip right here. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you step up here, hold on to this to kind of brace yourself, keep your balance. Then I'm going to have you step down. Don't get on your toes or on your heel. We're focusing right in the middle of that, right where your toes bend up. Like, I don't know how to explain. Right there. So, all right, then we're going to come down and up.
Okay.
And we're going to breathe in and then out on exertion. In, out. We're going to go, and then I'll keep count for you. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then in and out. And try and keep your posture real straight. Look forward, head up. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. We're going to come up. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you watch your breathing. Out. In. Out. That's great. We're going to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 because you're a beginner, and then we're going to record your results. Good job.